Hello, I'm Mighty J Cosplay, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn from this to this. I traced the eyes and the mouth using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade all around white. Because I will fill those areas with white body paint, I'm using a white eyeliner because another color of eyeliner may smudge into the white body paint. Then I just trace the outside of my face using a gray eyeliner. I prime my lips with a thin layer of white lipstick, and then I start tracing the teeth using the same white eyeliner that I also use for tracing the tongue. Then I start filling the teeth using the Maroon Paradise paint in white. In the video, I only show me applying one layer of white body paint, but in reality I apply 2 or 3 layers for the teeth in order to get a full coverage. Then I add a tiny amount of Maroon Paradise paint in yellow at the root of each tooth. I will pull the yellow body paint toward the middle of the mouth, then I will take back the white body paint and I will apply it and drag it to the outside of the mouth in order to get smooth gradients. My goal here is more to kind of recreate a subtle shading than to put on a full tooth decay. Then I outline the root of each tooth using the Maroon Paradise paint in red and a detail brush. Then I re-outline them using the Maroon Paradise paint in Beach Berry in order to get a very tight gradient. Then I'm painting the gum using the Maroon Paradise paint in light pink. I'm also re-adding a pinch of the red body paint between the teeth in order to deepen the shading. Since we are doing 2 rows of teeth, I'm outlining the first row of teeth using the Maroon Paradise paint in Storm Cloud Gray, so that when I will draw the second row of teeth, they will appear in the shade of the first row. Using a detail brush and the Maroon Paradise paint in white, I will start adding the second row of teeth between the teeth of the first row. I'm not adding an extra teeth between each pair of teeth of the first row, but only where I have enough space to add that extra teeth. Once it's done, I outline all the teeth from the first and the second row using the Maroon Paradise paint in black. Since I need to be super precise, I use a detail brush with a very pointy tip and art bristles that I got from the art supply store. Once the teeth are pretty much outlined, I'm also filling the rest of the mouth using the black body paint. For the tongue, I'm marking the highlight with white body paint, the shade with red body paint, and I'm filling the rest of it with the light pink body paint. Then I'm slightly blending those colors. Then I'm also using the white body paint to paint the drips of saliva. I use the Maroon Paradise paint in white to fill most of the eyes. I don't apply white body paint too close to my eyes because I will be filling that part using more eye-safe products later on. Then I outline the eyes using the Maroon Paradise paint in black in a detail brush. In order to look more like Venom, it is also good to add some bumps of black body paint in order to get a more irregular shape around the eyes. Then I'm marking some highlight with white body paint all across my face. I'm adding the kind of highlight of the strings at each side of the mouth with white body paint, and I'm adding the strings using the Mirror Paradise paint in dark blue. Then I will be filling between them using the Mirror Paradise paint in black. I'm also adding some white highlight at the top and the bottom of the mouth. Then I use the Mirror Paradise paint in black to add some shading right under where I've placed some of the white highlight. Then I fill most of the rest of the face using the Mirror Paradise paint in dark blue. I know it may look counterintuitive to use dark blue body paint since Venom is black, but I'm doing this because if I use black all across my face, I wouldn't be able to add any more shading. So I will just add the shading in black and blend it with blue, and in the end result I will get a kind of very deep night sky blue. Here I'm just filling the rest of the face with the dark blue body paint for where my bigger brush could not fit into. I'll go back using the black body paint and I will be deepening the shade, especially under the white highlight. Here I'm spreading the black body paint a little bit more than I would do usually because I really want to get that night blue color on a larger area of the face. Then I use white body paint to mark the wrinkles on the top of Venom's forehead, and then I will be blending the white body paint with the blue body paint on the top in order to get a kind of really shiny reflection of light to get that kind of latex finish. Then I'm just deepening the shade even more using black body paint. I'm slightly mixing the white body paint of the highlights with the dark blue body paint in order to get some really tight gradients and blend the highlight in. I don't want to blend too much because I want the brightest part of the highlight to remain white. For the drips of saliva, I'm adding a pinch of dark blue body paint in the middle and blending it, and then I'm adding some white body paint at the drop at the bottom and I'm dragging it upward. I apply white eyeliner on my waterlines and then I'm adding some white concealer on my eyelids. I'm also covering my eyelashes with a white concealer to make them less visible when I will take picture. Then once it's done, I'm setting all my eye area using white eyeshadows. Then I just set the rest of the eyes using the same white eyeshadows. Then I'm shading around the inside of the eye using a light gray matte eyeshadow. I'm then adding some white highlighter in the middle of the eyes. Once it's done, I'm outlining the eyes using a black matte eyeshadow and a liner brush. For the teeth, I start by setting them with a white eyeshadow. Then I'm topping the yellow body paint with a yellow powdery eyeshadow and I'm blending that in. Then with a very light gray eyeshadow, I'm slightly shading the curvature of each tooth. Then I'm adding white shimmery eyeshadow on the other side of each tooth, and I'm outlining all of them with black eyeshadow. Once it's done, I'm redoing the outlining next to the gum using a red eyeshadow. Then I'm just setting the rest of the gum using a pink eyeshadow. I'm also adding some highlight on the gums using white shimmery eyeshadow. And I'm redoing the outlining of the teeth with black body paint and filling the rest of the mouth as well. For the tongue, I'm setting the upper half with a light pink blush and the lower half with a darker pink blush. I'm also redoing the highlight and shading using matching colors of eyeshadows. I'm setting the dark blue body paint with a dark blue shimmery eyeshadow and the black body paint using a black shimmery eyeshadow. Then I'm topping pretty much all of the white highlight using a white metallic eyeshadow. All across the face, I'm also redoing some of the shading I did with black body paint, especially under the white highlight, using a black matte eyeshadow this time. I'm adding some white concealer at the bottom of the drips of saliva, and then I'm using a kind of transparent lip gloss to add some highlights on the drop of saliva and on the tongue in order to get a wet finish that will reflect a lot of light when taking pictures. And this is the final result. So I did a cosplay SFX makeup of Venom from the Marvel Universe. Kind of have to stretch to show the tongue, but you can still see it. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more cosplay SFX makeup tips and tricks and cosplay SFX makeup tutorials. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye!